Starting off with day 4, we go ahead and collect events before going to do a few summons. Nothing good. Come on. And a 3-star food, I'll take it. Okay, not again though, like. Next up, I did some epic ruins before then going ahead and finishing side story 9-2. 9-3, as well as side story 9-4. Then I took a moment to go ahead and replace some of my Cosmo before finishing up 9-5 and starting with chapter 10. I went ahead and I finished chapter 10, but I just want you to notice how messed up the transition is. The background turns to black and then it just kind of fades out. It just makes no sense. So anyways, I went ahead and I finished side story 10-1, but I just really want to show you that I cut out a lot of the stuff I'm doing, like this PvP. I just don't find that it gives me resources that are important enough for me to include. But regardless, what's really important is the fact that I got accepted into this Legion. Now this is because of this Legion stuff that's going on in the background. Each one of these stages that my teammates have completed so far is going to give me 25 crystals, and here I'm just collecting it. It's just really, really good, and it lets me do some more summons. But of course, I wouldn't leave without helping my Legion mates, so I went ahead and I got demolished on round 1 and did a whopping 0.00% of the boss's health. Moving on, I opened up some of the Cosmo boxes I got from the Legion dungeon, and I got back straight into summoning.
The last sign of the zodiac, or maybe right between Aries and Pisces, beginning and end. Right here.
Oh, 4-star. Again? Another 4-star. We're getting there. We're here at the end of day 4, and this is just like the things I got on my Saints for now, like the main ones. It's kind of frozen here. That's because I didn't really take into account just seeing the overall stats. I kind of messed that up, but it does get fixed later. Don't worry about that. And here we can quickly see that I ended off on level 24. Logging in on day 5 gives us 10 summons, which I do practically immediately.
And come back to Capricorn. That's what I really want. No. Oh, it's Kiki. I thought for a second we got moved.
No, my god, I thought that was... I thought that was Moo. Alright, what is that? Okay. No, bro, not this guy. Not this guy. No. This guy's definitely not good, and I must have pulled him at least 2 or 3 times on my old account. I can't even stand the sight of him, and he's come back to haunt me again. But anyways. Up next, I completed floor 3 of Titans, which gave me 3 summons, and those are actually the last 3 summons that you just saw. I just put it together so it's more consistent. But regardless, I went ahead and I completed 10-2, 10-3, and 10-4. Here I quickly rebirthed Luna to 4 stars just to put some more Cosmo in her and just make sure that she doesn't die in battle. Afterwards, I completed chapter 11 of the story and went on to do a few more summons. What is that? I don't know if that's good. Alright. Afterwards, I completed all of the side story for chapter 11, which consisted of 11.1, 11.2, and 11.3. Afterwards, I completed chapter 12 as well as side stories 12.1 and 12.2. By this point, I realized I was struggling to survive, so I went ahead and I 7th Sense Marine as well as rebirthed her to 4 stars, and this let me put a legendary Cosmo on her called Laurel Tree, and this just gives her an extra 20% healing, and it's just really useful. Following that, I finished side story 12.3, and this is where I couldn't go any farther for story. I ended up just running Epic Ruins because I was level capped. I couldn't do any more story until I reached a higher level. Using the XP I got from that, I went ahead and I upgraded June, rebirthed her to 3 stars, and leveled her up to level 27. The last thing I did for the day was complete chapter 13. And just like day 4, I'm showcasing what the 6 units in my lineup have. Logging into day 6 is the second to last day, and I just go ahead and I collect my daily rewards and do a handful of summons. This is when I finally decided to check the event for gacha, which I was ignoring for the past 6 days. This let me get these chests that ended up giving me 5 more summons. Then I completed Epic Ruins until I ran out of stamina, which let me complete my daily training. Finally, I completed the side story for chapter 13. I somehow managed to lose the recording that I had from later on in the day. I just wanted to apologize for that. I can't show like my units or anything. I don't know what I did with it. It just like disappeared. So yeah, sorry about that. On the last day, as with every other day, I collected my events and went straight to summoning. Yo, I'll take that. I'll take that. I think he actually does. Hold up. It's not really attacking everyone, but at least it attacks multiple people. Alright, I'll gladly take that. I had a ton of XP from yesterday's Epic Rune, so I went ahead and I upgraded them, rebirthed them, upgraded them, and rebirthed them again all the way up to 4th stars. Then I went ahead and I completed floor 6 and floor 7 of Dimension. And with this I went ahead and I completed a bunch of Dimension runs so that I could 7th Sense Loco. With this done, I went back to doing a few more summons. I was still below the level requirement to do more stories, so I completed Epic Ruins. This account level upgrade also unlocks Saint Temple. You can use flowers to upgrade these temples that your saints are categorized into. Here I'm quickly showing what level I got these temples to. Here's the list of saints I have. I wasn't able to use the 4-star ones that I summoned to upgrade Shooter to 5 stars because that's unlocked at level 30. I should also mention that I salvaged a few of these for this powder that I traded for some more summons. Showing my saints off for the final time, you can see that I never really messed around with the Cosmo. I always just left it at +1 and I probably should have upgraded it a bit. Here's how I did in the achievement section. Looking at the account for the final time, you can see that I unlocked chapter 14 of the story, but I never did it. I also ended off at level 28.